Hi everyone, welcome back to another pick a card reading for the heart and soul. I'm Cheryl Harnish. Hi. And today's reading is what is your next spiritual connection that's coming for you? And this could be friends, lovers, co-workers, business partners. We don't know. So, who is the next significant spiritual connection? We have our 4 choices for the day. And as always, we're going to do a 2-tier reading. So the first half is the who, and the second half is the when. So we're going to be looking at timing here today too, right? Quick note, where to contact me for a reading and get the cards is right below in the video description, and the timestamps are down below, pinned to the top of the comment section. Okay, so choices today. Choice number 1 is our beautiful little peace Buddha. Choice number 2 is our prayers Buddha. Choice number 3 is our abundance Buddha. I love these guys. They're so cute. My favorite is the manifesting Buddha. Okay. Now, as always, take a few moments, pause the video if you need. If you feel drawn to more than one, then you go ahead and choose more than one. Now, for timing, we are going to have our second layer. It's going to be still a mystery stone. B, which is like a quartz chunk. And C, our peridot. So that's for timing, okay? Now, you guys do what you need to make your choice, and I'm going to get us started with our first reading. Hi, Group 1. How are you today? For those of you who chose our beautiful little peace Buddha, stick in my hair. And let's see, which way are we going? Okay, we have Nurturing Universe, Egyptian Eagle, which is all about perspective. Intimacy. Okay, guys, the intimacy card is out on the table. This is definitely, they are definitely talking about a romantic relationship. Oh my goodness. And heart-centered. Wow. Now, I'm going to grab out our deck because I like to draw at least a few on camera so that you can, because I don't cherry pick any of the cards. So I like you guys to see that I don't. And then our last card on who this spiritual connection is. What is this about? Wow. Okay, I'll show you guys in a minute. So I really need to start with this intimacy card. Okay, this to me, in this fractal, I see this as a big, beautiful rose. And these are 2 spirals coming into the center of the rose. And so they really are saying that this next connection that's coming up for you on a spiritual level is a romantic relationship. This is a relationship that actually does offer you the intimacy that you're seeking, and that, you know, deeper, I do want to say soul connection, just because the Return of Spirit card has come up. Now, with that Return of Spirit card, as always, I see this as this big, beautiful phoenix, and there's so much pink in this card, right? And so they're talking about that kind of a spiritual connection, and it feels like you guys have kind of had a run of maybe not so healthy or, you know, the kind of relationships that you've wanted. It feels like you guys kind of, because the Phoenix energy is about, you know, going through, walking through the fires of hell in your life. And this, I feel like they're talking about in regards to intimate relationships and just not really having that kind of connection that you really truly want. and being reborn and rebuilt. So in some way, I feel like you guys have done quite a bit of work on yourselves to go, why do I keep attracting that kind of partner or that kind of a person? And like doing what you need to do on your end to really switch the programming and switch the energy of who you are in this world, right? And through that, it's bringing you guys this like authentic relationship that, if like with that intimacy card, they're talking about being able to connect to this person on a mental, spiritual, physical level, like in every way, where there's this commonality, and like I need to say friendship, and I do not like to use the word twin flame because there's a lot of connotation that goes along with twin flame that is very unhealthy relationship stuff. So I want to say that this is a soul recognition with this particular person that's coming in for you guys. And with this heart-centered card, I mean, in this fractal, those hearts continue for infinity. If I could continue zooming into this, it's layer after layer of hearts. And so they are saying that this is like an authentic heart connection, but I feel like they're also talking, because that return of spirit card is about like you kind of like it coming back to life and being reborn. It feels to me like this person almost brings to you this understanding that it is safe for you to be here in this world and to have your big, beautiful heart open, and that it's safe for you to do that, and that is how you are actually intended to operate here. So there's some sort of safety. And I mean, with that prayers card coming out, I feel like I need to say, and it sounds hokey, and I'm sorry you guys, but it's sincere, that with that prayers card, I feel like they're saying that this is the connection that you've been praying for, that you've been asking for, and working to manifest this healthy, deep spiritual connection with another person. And with the nurturing universe card coming out, it feels like they are going to bring something to the table here for you guys that kind of wakes you up, you know, to the love that really is available here in the world, to feeling like that feeling of being comforted and nurtured in a relationship, and kind of waking you guys up, because it's sitting with the Egyptian eagle card, kind of waking you guys up to how to be better to yourself. Like they're reflecting to you that you have this, that you're valuable and worthy, and that might be really new for a lot of you guys. And it's probably going to feel a bit uncomfortable at first, like not knowing what even to do with the partner who's treating you with love and respect and kindness. But it feels like they foster the best in you because of that nurturing universe card. That, you know, there are some people who bring out our worst, and there's some people who bring out our best. That's just the nature of relationships. And this is definitely somebody who brings out the best in you, but also kind of teaches you how to love yourself even more, and how to see the good qualities in yourself, that they keep reflecting this back to you. And the reason I'm saying that is because with that Egyptian eagle card here, that Egyptian eagle is like kind of gaining a bird's eye view of your situation and in your life, in your relationships, and gaining that higher perspective, right? And this is about you kind of seeing yourself and relationships almost like with new eyes, because this is so new and so different from what whatever kind of relationships you've been having in the past. And this is a kind of card that, you know, with that Egyptian wing eagle card being there, I just think of that song, you know, Wind Beneath My Wings, which is really corny. And I'm sorry, but it's just what's coming to me. So it feels like this next relationship, that this next spiritual connection really gets you centered into your heart, grounded into your spirituality, feeling like you have a new lease on life in some way, and really teaching you to love yourself and to allow this yourself to be vulnerable, like learning the lessons around being vulnerable and being in your heart space with someone that it's safe to be in your heart space with. Now, this is only the first part of your reading. If you want to know the timing of that, we're going to our crystals, okay? So group A, group B, or group C. So I'll see you guys there in just a second. Hi, group 2, how are you? Our prayers, Buddha. We'll put our little guy over there. And we'll get started. Oh, breakthrough. Footprints, which is a lot about leaving your mark on the world. Reflections. And creativity. All right. This relationship is busting you guys out. And I'm saying relationship, but it's not necessarily male or female. I'm not getting a hit on that just yet. So bear with me on that point. But it is, you know, the next spiritual connection that you're making. With that breakthrough card being there, I'm going to talk about that in just a sec. Let me grab out our last 2 cards. I feel like I'm going to go with this one. Wow. Voice. And I need this one here. Commitment. Okay. So I do feel like now I can say that this feels like it is in the relationship. You know, this could very well be a friend that you connect with on a really deep level. But with that commitment card coming out, you know, it's like these 2 sides come together and tie the knot, tie a boat, you know, they intertwine. And that's talking about like a committed, serious relationship. This isn't just, because a lot of the times we have connections where we just come touch each other's lives and leave. And it feels like this is a person that's here for the long term or for the long run. And I would have to say that this is more of like partner relationship versus long-term friendship. Okay, it's vibing more that way. But what this connection is bringing you, I love this because we have 2 really introspective cards. So we have the breakthrough card, and you see how this is like all patterned, and then this massive energy is just shooting through and like literally busting this pattern open. And it feels like this relationship is going to be different than any other relationship that you've had before. And it's really going to bring to your awareness your old thinking, your old beliefs about yourself, your relationship patterns. You know, how you automatically, when someone does this, I do that. And it's just like conditioned into your brain. And it's talking about you breaking through these old habitual ways of being in a relationship, because this one is not like anyone that you've had before. So it's really going to force you to like become aware, become very present and conscious in this relationship. And the reason that I'm saying that this is about these things is because we have the reflections card, and this card is very much about your inner world, and it's like the inner wall of you is reflected on this water, and it's just in flow and pouring out here. And with that card, that's an introspective card. So it feels like, you know, this person is someone that really makes you want to go within and assess what is happening for you on the inside, so that you can meet and match with them out here on the outside in a healthier way, right? So it's kind of like breaking through all your ideas and past experiences of what being in relationship looks like, how you act, and how it looks out here in the world. So there's a huge, tremendous amount of growth, and I'm in love that this card is here, because this relationship is helping you to find your own voice. Like literally, this relationship, through all this, like there's so much personal growth going on with this relationship, and it like gives you that strength to really find your own voice, to, you know, to feel safe to express yourself and say what you need to say. And, you know, okay, I like that. No, I don't like that. You know what? I need to tell you, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's where a lot of the times you would maybe hold back. You feel, you know, safe to be able to voice. And I feel like this is something that they foster in you, you know, that they come to you and they're like, okay, it's time to communicate. Like, let's talk this out, sort of thing. And there's a lot of communication going on between you guys. And, you know, through that like when we really begin to open up in this way and allow our voice and allow our expression, and I just have to say it because this is coming through, it has that feeling of, you just feel like you can just be you. You can just be yourself, as dorky or quirky or weirdo as you are, and they love you for that, and it's okay, and they foster that in you. And that's why that voice card is out there, because it's really fostering you to be this true expression of yourself. But the even higher levels of, you know, what's happening, I like to say above the surface, like on a spiritual level, all of that personal growth and acceptance and allowing your expression is really bringing through this is called creativity, this card. And this is really opening you up. That expression stuff is really opening you up to allow that creative flow and creative channel. So it feels to me like, if you are a little bit off compared to everybody else, and, you know, artistic or whatnot, it feels like this person also is like, has that creative genius streak and really expressive in unique ways. And that when you guys come together, you guys bring out the best of that in each other. And so there's a lot happening, because creativity is down from the in the bottom two chakras, like the main flow of that, you know, there's a lot that you guys bring out in each other. And I wouldn't doubt that you guys could actually work on projects together. Now, creativity doesn't always mean only artistic, right? Because we can take on a lot of amazing projects in the world that aren't art. But for most of you, I'm sure it's going to be along that creative, artistic, musical expression type of thing. But it can even be like, you know, creating a business together and doing all that sort of stuff. And it's a group reading, so it's hard for me to pinpoint what that is for you. But ultimately, this this connection that you're making with this person helps you in some way, brings you to a place that it contributes, this relationship is going to be contributing to you leaving your mark on the world. Because the footprints card, you can see these little tiny toes, these little footprints. It is about you leaving your mark on the world. Like doing something that is meaningful and significant out here as a contribution to the world. And so in some way, that's what this relationship is doing for you on a higher level. Okay. Now, if you want to know timing, our choices A, B, or C. Okay. Now, I'll see you guys there in just a second. Hi, group 3. How are you? Okay. For those of you who chose our Abundance Buddha, let's see what... Where are we going here? This way? Okay. We have the Awakening card. So right off the bat, this is a soulmate, soul friend, soul family connection, because this relationship is about helping you to awaken spiritually. Okay. Bull Guide card. I love that. So not only is it this spiritual connection, but this is also bringing you into a place of empowerment. Okay. But with that Bull Guide card there, the Bull Guide is, the bull is masculine, right? And so I feel like whether this is a intimate relationship or, friendship, work partnership, whatnot, I feel like this person, this next spiritual connection coming in for you is male. Okay. Oh, beautiful. We have Archangel Michael, another masculine figure. And we have Blossoming. Holy smokes, you guys. Okay, so we have the Awakening card and Blossoming card. Whatever this relationship is with this male figure that's coming in here next, this is all about opening you up. And I feel like it's about opening you up spiritually, energetically, and like getting you out more present into the world, because there's something about joining everyday life instead of being kind of retreated, just a little bit disconnected, where you just kind of watch the world happen and safely dip your toes out here once in a while. This is about you joining the world and being out in the world. And I have to say, with that Blossoming card, it's funny because the Archangel Michael card, along with cutting cords, Archangel Michael is protection. So I do have to say that this male person is somebody that you really feel safe with, that you feel protected with, that, it's almost like they wrap their little wing around you and take you on their side. And there's, in that safety, Archangel Michael is also about the throat chakra, the voice, expressing yourself, that sort of thing. And there is some sort of opening here because the Blossoming card, not only is it about opening up, but it is about contributing to groups, contributing, whether you join a group, meet this person at a group, that a group could be classes, courses, meditation, groups. I don't know. There's so many hundreds of thousands of groups, right? So there's something about you connecting more to groups of people through this person. So it's almost like this like, we're going to we're going to call him your little angel, is like fostering and nurturing you to get out here and be part of the world, to be part with the world. And so I really do feel like they're more the social butterfly kind of person, which might be a little bit counter to how you've been recently or feeling recently. And they're really helping you to make this connect for yourself on a really deep personal level out in the world. Now, I just want to grab us out 2 more cards here. Change of mind. So that is kind of what I've been saying up to this point. I'm grinning because I love when the cards back up what I'm talking about, because this relationship with him it changes your mind, changes your perspective on yourself, on the world, and you're like, you know what, I am okay to be out here and be part of. And I feel like it's like about realizing that your presence is needed in this world, and this person gives you the safety that to really go out there and do that and be that. Okay. And I'm going to okay. And we have the birthing card, and I feel like I need to take this one here too. They're making me, oh my gosh, wow. And the manifest card. Okay. So with that bull guide card being there, like, so I want to talk about the spiritual aspects of it now, because we were talking about, you know, in your physical world, kind of what's going on through this relationship. And spiritually, it's like this person is a part of your evolutionary process. This person is helping you to awaken to greater aspects of yourself, to greater aspects of your spiritual gifts and understanding and contribution in a way. But this relationship is also helping to, because the bull guide card is about setting healthy boundaries and standing up for yourself and being in your power. And this person is going to bring these lessons to you of how to set healthy boundaries, how to be empowered in yourself without force and aggression and all the things that, when we are truly disempowered, we use force and aggression to fight, to win our power. And it's not about that at all. This is about you really stepping into your power, awakening to your own power through this relationship. But the other thing that is here, it feels like, so we have the change of mind card, and then we also have the manifest and birthing card. So this person with that birthing card, I mean, this could be somebody that you end up staying with for quite some time and actually having children with. Okay, I do have to say that because it's the birthing card, that is very much a possibility. It's also possible that this person has children already and that you guys have to work that aspect of your relationship, I do have to say. But the other thing, I would say, I do have to say that this person, because both the birthing card, which is kind of talking about giving birth and it refers to children, and the Archangel Michael card, there's something very parental about their energy. And I don't want to use the word authoritative. It's not that they're a boss over you at all, but they're very wise and understanding, and they guide, you know, because Archangel Michael is one of those guide angels that we use to guide through our lives. And so there's something very much about this person guiding you, I feel like, to higher truths within yourself about what's really authentic in your life and how you want to be in your life out here in the world. And that's where the manifest card comes in. because it feels like through that relationship, things just seem to become more clear to you about what it is that you want out here in the world, and the kind of connections and the way that you want to connect to other people out in the world, because of the grounding and the basis of this relationship that they're bringing. Okay. Now, if you want to know timing, that's on part 2. So we have choice A, choice B, and choice C. And I'll see you guys there in just a sec. Hello, my lovelies, group 4. Let's see, what is your next spiritual connection that's coming up for you? Okay, and we're going to go this way. Okay, we have Red Native. So the Red Native card is about walking the red road, and basically that means this person is about getting you aligned on your spiritual path, really stepping in and finding those parts and pieces of spirituality that really resonates with you, to bring you down your path. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have Ascension. So this is definitely about, this relationship is kicking up the vibrational frequency of who you are. There's a lot, like, this is high energy relationship. So there's a huge spiritual connect with this person, and I'm not sure whether this is intimate relationship or friendship just yet. So oh my gosh, Earth Angel. This person that's coming into your life is like an angel. And I have to say, you know, these kind of soul connections, when they come in, they usually come at a time when we need them most. Like we're usually have just come through some sort of crisis point and are coming back into the world, and then this beautiful Earth Angel comes along to take her hand and say, you know what, it's okay. And look at life, and look how amazing this is. And this literally, like, I'm blown away, because these 2 cards are from the Path of the Soul deck, and like, they're 2 of the most spiritual cards in the deck in the one reading, along with Earth Angel. So this is a huge spiritual connection. Like, this was well arranged before either of you ever arrived to incarnate in your, oh my goodness. Okay, and we have on target. So I feel like this person coming into your life right now is the absolute perfect timing of when you need them, need this input, need this development. And I feel like these guys are here to help you with your spiritual gifts, your spiritual understanding, and to really get you on a road that's true and authentic to you in your spiritual development. Now, let's see what else we have. Okay. What is the next spiritual connection for group 4? When I was saying that this is about you, this person helping you to develop your spiritual gifts and understanding and stuff, we have the mediumship card. So this person that's coming in is highly intuitive, absolutely, like really connected to spirit, to the other realm, if you want to put it that way. Beautiful. And we have the music card. Okay. So, like I said, I'm not feeling whether this is male or female. So I'm not feeling whether it is actually an intimate relationship, partnership, or whether this is a friendship. So I feel like with you guys for group 4, that we have the whole gamut. Like, for each of you, it's going to be a different type of relationship, but that the base of this person is this. earth angel who's really here to help you on your spiritual path, to get you moving out of where you've been into where you're going. With that music card, for some of you, this will relate directly to your own musical gifts and talents and what you're doing as far as sound goes out here in the world. But a lot of the times, this music card comes up when we haven't been quite in sync with the world, and it's like we're kind of refrained or retracted or held back in some way, and that this relationship actually helps to get you in flow, because the music, when you think of music and dancing, it's like going with the rhythm and the flow of life and the music of life. So there's a lot of motion, there's a lot of energy going on, a huge amount of energy going on in this relationship between you two. Now, with that mediumship card, for many of you, this person might actually be someone who does help you to really develop some of your own intuitive gifts, your own intuitive understanding. And I feel like this is the kind of person who like can say, oh, you know what, I can help you, you know, make a deeper connection to your guides and your angels, and how to follow your intuition and how to deepen it in a way that's really meaningful in your lives. So this relationship that you guys have coming up is mainly and mostly spiritual, to get you guys to the place on target, right? To the place that you need to be for the next step of your journey. These guys are like bringing you up to par into all of your really embracing your true gifts, your true spiritual self. And I feel like for some of you, it may even be helping you to clean your spirituality out here in the world. But this relationship is quite something. I'm like impressed. I'm looking forward to hearing who the heck this person is, because they have so much to offer. But remember that you are bringing just as much to the table for them, because these relationships mirror each other, especially with that mediumship card coming out. I feel like this is, you know, if it's divided down the middle, each side is coming to the center. So it feels like this relationship is very balanced, very healthy, and that for, you know, we're talking about what this connection is about for you, but you have to remember that you are bringing just as much. You are bringing just as much to the table for them. You are bringing just as much growth and expansion and ascension on their path as they are for you. Okay. Now, if you would like to know about timing, we have choice A, B, or C. Okay. I will see you guys at the timing in just a sec. Hi guys. Okay, so we are going to look at timing with each of our 3 stones. Now, normally in my personal readings, I'm only working with you individually, and it makes it a lot easier. So this is new for me, but I'm going to work completely intuitively with each of these and just work my way down the timeline. So I'll just quickly explain. I literally sit myself on a calendar and move down and see where the energy stops me. So for you guys who have chosen our first stone for our group A people, okay, I literally flowed I went way down this calendar. I feel like I went to I'm going to say late September to early November So, you know, in the northern hemisphere, like autumn time, yeah, definitely like this September to November. And I would say it's more closer to the end of September for most of you guys than the November, but definitely you'll be meeting this person before Christmas. Okay. Group B, let's see what we have for you. Okay, we're in March, middle of March. We'll say middle of March. Okay, I feel like you guys are meeting this person within a month or two, because I felt like as I moved along that calendar, soon as I hit into May, I'm like, it stopped me. It's like, it doesn't go any further than that. So if this is March, I feel like within a month and a half or so. So just to be generous, I'll say like 2 months. I feel like you guys are going to be meeting this person quite quickly for you in group B. All right, and group C. Okay. It's funny. I feel like I'm moving down. I get down to about August when the energy of this person starts to hit. But then I also have a hit right before Christmas. It's kind of funny. So I'm getting two timings for you guys who've chosen group C. So I feel like there's either two opportunities, or for some of you, this person will be coming in around August. So, yeah, I feel, you know, like any time within the month of August, and then I move down and I hit December. So it could be, so let me ask, this actually could be meeting them in August in some way, but the relationship not developing until December as well. You know what I mean? You cross paths, but it doesn't take hold until a little bit later. So that's also a possibility for you guys. So either August or December, or you meet them in August, but then the relationship starts to really take hold in December. Okay. All right. Just so you know, I am available for personal readings, which are much more in depth to you. So please feel free to contact me. My info is down below. I am sending you guys all my love. I wish you all the best. Take care, and I'll see you soon.